everyone, I'm Rochelle Chernowski. This is Shell Point Today for Wednesday, August 21st. On today's show, we learn about the Southwest Florida Symphony, who are bringing 3 new performances to Shell Point this season. We'll also meet Wally and Joan Kane of Palm Acres, who traveled to the Amazon to document the mysterious Pink River dolphin, and then wrote a young adult novel based on their adventures. But first, let's get some Wednesday headlines from Kara Minui at the news desk. Kara?
Thank you very much, Rochelle. Well, the calendar may say August, but here at Shell Point, we are planning for autumn. Today, we published the catalog for the fall semester of Academy of Lifelong Learning. It's full of new opportunities, classes, and excursions covering everything from history to art to the environment to technology, even mathematics. Look for the Academy catalog in your mailboxes today, and then be ready to sign up for your favorites starting tomorrow morning. You can contact the Island Service Desk at 454-2282, the Woodland Service Desk at 454-2054, or the Academy website, which you can find at www.shellpoint.net. Fall also marks the beginning of concert season, and all this week we've been previewing the outstanding musical performances coming to Shell Point this season. Today, we talk about the Southwest Florida Symphony. Now, you may have read that the Symphony went through some financial turmoil this summer, but they've emerged from it and are now excited to stage 3 new performances here at Shell Point this season. In fact, they are actually auditioning new musical directors by having each one conduct a different performance, so you can judge for yourself who should get the job. Let's hear more about the Symphony concerts coming to Shell Point.
One of the benefits of living in a place like Southwest Florida is the abundance of culture, such as having the Symphony Orchestra based right here in Fort Myers. But living at Shell Point has its rewards too, as we are bringing that Symphony Orchestra to the concert hall in our own backyard. Hello, I'm Dawn Bourne, Director of Resident Life. We are pleased to announce that the Southwest Florida Symphony is returning to Shell Point Retirement Community not once, not twice, but 3 times this concert season. Each performance highlights a different set of classical masterworks, and one performance is a much requested Holiday Pops concert. It all starts in December as we get to experience the sounds of the season, as played by the Southwest Florida Symphony Orchestra. Enjoy all your holiday favorites played with the excitement and joy of a child at Christmas time. As the bells ring and the horns blow, you might even see a certain jolly old St. Nicholas on this magical night. The Holiday Pops concert takes place at Shell Point on the evening of Monday, December 16th. And then in January, we turn our attention to one of the great all-time composers, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. This concert includes a multimedia presentation telling the story of how the Jupiter Symphony came to life. Towards the end of his short but brilliant life, Mozart was broke, ignored by his formerly adored public, and mourning the death of his daughter. It is said that Mozart's final symphony sums up an era, but more than that, it is a glimpse into the intimate life of his childlike genius. The Jupiter Symphony holds the key that unlocks the miracle of Mozart. Experience the sights and sounds of Mozart on Thursday, January 23rd. March brings us another Discovery program focusing on a romantic master composer, Felix Mendelssohn. The Symphony calls this program their Mendelssohn Marathon and includes 2 of his Scottish-inspired works, the symphonic poem Fingal's Cave and the evergreen Scottish Symphony. In the fair Melusina Overture, mysterious waters, sprites, and ancient curses abound, and twilight becomes magical with its most famous of works, the Overture to Midsummer Night's Dream. Join us for a Mendelssohn Marathon on Tuesday, March 25th. That's 3 opportunities to see top-flight symphony orchestras just steps from your home here at Shell Point. One note about the tickets for the symphony: The pricing structure is slightly different, so pay close attention. The Mozart and Mendelssohn programs are available for $20 a ticket, or you can save money by buying both performances for just $32. The Holiday Pop Concert is a standalone performance for which single tickets are $25. You can find out more information about these programs in your Shell Point Concert Series brochure, or by calling the box office at 454-2067, or by stopping by either service desk. Invite your friends and neighbors to Night at the Symphony right here at Shell Point. I'm Dawn Bourne, and we'll see you at the concert hall.
We actually have some late-breaking news about the symphony. Rochelle, what's the latest?
Well, Kara, we just learned that the Holiday Pops concert scheduled for December 16th will feature not just the symphony orchestra, but also the symphonic chorale. So you can enjoy voices as well as music. Just look at the concert series brochure coming to your mailboxes very soon. Of course, for those of you who enjoy singing yourselves, or at least making a joyful noise, then this afternoon is your chance. The Village Church Choir returns from its summer hiatus today. So if you love to sing, then be sure to attend rehearsal starting at 5:45 p.m. at the Village Church. And if sacred music maybe isn't your thing, we also have a community choir called the Shell Point Singers. They begin rehearsals next Monday, August 26th at 3:30 p.m. at the church. So let your voices be heard. There's another big event happening today in the church. It features 6 Shell Point ladies who have lived in 6 different cultures, sharing 6 different stories. This global outreach event starts at 10 a.m. in the Village Church Hospitality Room. Refreshments will be served and all are welcome. Now we have a story of high adventure in the Amazon jungle, and it's all based on a true story. Wally and Joan Kane of Palm Acres traveled to Peru several years ago as part of an elder hostel trip to study an animal called the Amazon pink river dolphin. Wally enjoyed the trip so much, afterwards he wrote a fictional young adult novel which is set in the Amazon basin. Let's learn more about these adventures.
Born in western Nebraska and raised in Yonkers, New York, and went from there to Princeton and Harvard Law School. I was a patent lawyer in my other life. When we moved to Sanibel, I took early retirement, and we moved to Sanibel, and Sanibel is just wildlife. They call themselves Habitat, and we got interested in conservation, worked with the Sanibel Captiva Conservation Foundation, got interested in politics, and I was mayor 2 times, and all that through that period we worked with the Conservation Foundation with nature and wildlife foremost. If you protect the land and the habitat, the nature will respond. We're regular travelers, used to take a good trip every year, and we found out about Elder Hostel and a trip to the Amazon conducted by faculty of University of California, Davis, and they were interested in a creature, the pink dolphin, and another creature, the giant otter. Well, he's definitely a dolphin. He looks something like the dolphins that we see in our canals, except that he's as pink as bubblegum, and he has a long snout and inhabits South American waters. The creature is rare, threatened, but there are examples, and he has not been hunted to extinction, among other reasons, because he's sort of sacred to the natives, and they don't want to eat him. And so he's been spared, and he's a startling color, acts like these dolphins, feeds in rivers and lakes. The point of the research was to map the habitat of the pink dolphin throughout the rainy and dry season in the Amazon. So people like us went along with the faculty, and we did grunt work with thermometers and GPS instruments. But when we spotted a pink dolphin, we got his location on GPS and measured the temperature of the water. Scientists got a map of the location of this creature over time. We were on an Amazon river boat, a very, just an absolutely perfect Amazon river boat, the Delphine, and we sailed out of Iquitos and up the Amazon and to the location where we hunted for the pink dolphins. When we looked for the dolphins, we were in small boats. We hunted for a long time before we saw even a ripple. And then when we did find them, we saw them, and very colorful. You see that flash of pink, but it's only a flash, and hooped and hollered and probably scared the creatures away. We have countless photographs that are just ripples in the water where the pink dolphin used to be. That was just very exciting. And we had the sense of doing something.
I was very excited about it. It turned out to be a wonderful experience. It really did.
It was an exciting trip, one of the best we've ever had, and I was interested in the photography and did some of that, and interested in writing, and that led to thinking about writing an adventure story that could be based on our adventures. The book is entitled The Nunca Riddle, an adventure story that would please a granddaughter. So I picked a leading lady, high school age girl from Sanibel. Her name is Jo Tartan. Her family, they're scientists, go into the Peruvian Amazon in search of a tribe of people living there, a secret that they're known to have. They're free of malaria and free of many diseases, and the scientists go to that part of the world to find how they avoid malaria and so forth. And Jo's adventures begin when she's lost from the expedition in the Peruvian Amazon and survives, and using ingenuity and all kinds of things, living on all what she can catch. The sequel is The Red Column, and that's about a family's return to this area. The sequel is a story of her family's capture and escape from these guerrillas. The book was written as young adult literature, and I think young adults have enjoyed it, but much more so the parents of young men and women, because it's a kind of a clean-cut adventure story. That was a first attempt at a novel, written short stories, and before that, professional writing in lawyer's writing, which is quite different, and interested. I retired to write and paint, and retired to Sanibel, and this was, after a detour in politics, this was the first effort at writing. Every day, a few hours a day, work at that keyboard and say I'm done. I found out since you're never done. Yeah.
Wally has since written several other books, including one about his own upbringing in the Dust Bowl area of western Nebraska. So you can find his books at the Shell Point Gift Shop, which is located next to the guest house on the island. It's time now to cover all of Wednesday's happenings, followed by your menu choices and Village Church connections.
Welcome to the Happenings segment of Shell Point TV. Today is Wednesday, August 21st, and today is the day that the 2013 Fall Academy brochure will be hitting your mailboxes, so make sure to check for that. Anyway, I'm Suzanne Zavada, and I'm here with Bev Chanley to go over everything happening at Shell Point today. We'll start the day off at 9 o'clock with Jurassic Travel in the Egret Room on the island. Also at 9 o'clock, we have the Round Robin Men's Doubles Tennis Group meeting out at the courts at the Woodlands. And our last 9 o'clock activity is the Watercolor Group with Phil Hilton in the Art Studio on the island. At 10:15, the Model Yacht Sailing Club will be out at the Commons Lake at the Woodlands. Also at 10:15, we have the Women's Ministry Global Outreach Group meeting in the Hospitality Room of the Village Church. At 11 o'clock, the Neuropathy Support Group will be in the Oak Room at the Woodlands. And our last morning activity is 11:30 Health Connections, Agility and Flexibility in the Health Club on the island, and this is closed. Now let's go to Bev for the afternoon.
Our first afternoon activity is at 1 o'clock, and that will be chess. That's played outside the library in the library lounge on the island. At 1:45, we have a Health Connections class, Balance and Mobility Training Level 1 in the Health Club. That's currently full. At 3 o'clock, we have the Bible study going on in the King's Crown Community Room. Also at 3 o'clock, we have a Health Connections class, Pilates Stretch. That will be in the Health Club. It's $5 per class. You don't need to sign up in advance, just drop on by. And our last 3 o'clock activity is the Memory Care Group. They'll be in the third floor craft room at King's Crown. You do need to sign up before you attend that. At 4 o'clock, we have Lillian Company Jewelers coming over from Sanibel for their weekly jewelry service. They'll be in the Egret Room. At 4:30, it's time for indoor bocce. That'll be down in the Health Club. At 5:45, the church choir will be practicing at the Village Church. And finally, our 7:15 activity tonight is the Prayer and Praise. That will be at the Village Church. Well, thank you for joining us today. We hope you had a great day, and we will see you again here tomorrow.
Menus for Wednesday. In the Island Cafe for lunch, enjoy a Monte Cristo with side salad for $6.95. The dinner special is fried shrimp for $7.95. Dinner specials in the Palm Grill on Wednesday are ribeye for $18.95 or stuffed chicken for $12.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Hi, I'm Randy Woods, and it's good to be with you today. As you know, today is Wednesday, August 21st, and Wednesday is my favorite day. It's an opportunity for us in the community and the church to gather to sing God's praises as a church choir. And if you're not a member of our church choir or any other choir and would like the opportunity, I invite you to come and join us tonight at 5:45 in the choir room as we begin this new season of praise. The choir room has been renovated, repainted, carpet, all those things that have been added. And now we have opportunity for a new season and lots of empty chairs and robes to fill and to share together in this great ministry of song. In the past years, we've had great privileges of singing with guest artists, singing with the symphony and special holiday presentations. And again, in this new year, we will anticipate more of that. In the fall, we'll have guest artists join us to sing with the choir. At Christmas, we'll be singing with the symphony. And in the spring, we'll have some guest artist clinicians with us to share a spring festival concert, as well as Easter celebration. So a lot to enjoy and to share in the ministry of the choir. As we sing together, we enjoy doing a variety of anthems, from the more traditional sacred literature to the contemporary sounds of those writers that are new and fresh, expressing praise to God in a very contemporary style, as well as the gospel songs that cause us to tap our toes. It's going to be a great season, and I invite you to come and join us again. The invitation is open to anyone who would like to be part of the choir. Join us tonight at 5:45. We'll rehearse until 7 at the Village Church in the choir room. I trust you'll consider coming and joining your heart and voice with us as together we share God's praise, singing in one accord.
glad you joined us for today's show. Tune in tomorrow as Herb Sklar tells us how we can make every color in the rainbow with just 3 tubes of paint.
We'll also visit with the Plain Air Painters, a local group who paint outdoors and found a lot of beauty to portray while visiting Shell Point.
Until then, this is Shell Point Today for Wednesday, August 21st. I'm Kara Minui.
And I'm Rochelle Chernowski. From all of us here at Shell Point TV, we hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.